Breaking inputs with respect to the farmers' march and the promises once again being made by the state government after this meeting that has just concluded of the farmers' representatives. These are latest images that we're getting you of farmers here. In fact, earlier today when they were moving up to the state assembly to meet with the chief minister. So here's what the state government has assured them. It has assured 7,000 claims from the Jalgaon district will be cleared in 3 months' time. So essentially they're asking for more time, and this time it's put itself on a deadline of 3 months. The Chief Minister has also now directed the Revenue Secretary to make appropriate changes in the land title records. So a lot of records that are going to be cross-checked and rectified to help facilitate the process as far as land ownership claims here by these farmers in forest areas, these tribal farmers in forest lands go, saying that they would need ownership paper of land that they have been taking care for decades and cultivating on for generations on end. High time that they have ownership of land to also avail of other government benefits that the government puts across for farmers. So this is yet another assurance now that's coming in from the state government, specifically here being 7,000 claims here that have come in from the Jalgaon district. That will be cleared in 3 months' time. There needs to be a lot more that needs to be promised here. Let's get those details. Our correspondent Disha with those inputs on all that has now been decided by the Chief Minister. Disha, please go ahead.
Certainly, Seher, the wait is almost over for the 18-member delegation and, of course, 20,000 farmers who marched almost for over 35 kilometers. And as far as here we are in Vidhan Sabha, where the meeting just got ended a while back, and the state government has assured the tribals that in the next 3 months, as far as the land ownership rights is concerned, the maximum complaints have come from Jalgaon district, where almost 7,000 claims are still pending. So that is something that they will clear and resolve in the next 3 months' time. So this is one of the assurance that the state government has given to the farmers at this point in time. Second most important point about the land ownership title, because that is where the matter was really stuck, and the Adivasis and the tribals were not being able to use their land. So now to that, the state government has directed the secretary to, he has made him in charge that there
Okay, reconnecting with Disha on that in just a bit. So you have the Chief Minister now instructing the Revenue Secretary here, which is to make appropriate changes in the land title record so that this would facilitate land ownership for these tribal farmers here. But we need to get a figure on this here, on whether or not the state government has given that figure. How many records are going to be cross-checked? How many thousands? Is it just a handful? Because even in this assurance here, with respect to 20,000 farmers marching in, there is an assurance just for 7,000 claims. How many farmers' families are these 7,000 claims catering to? That needs to be scrutinized as well. And why just looking at 7,000 claims there from the Jalgaon district? What about the others? There are farmers from other districts as well, not just the Jalgaon district. All of those details here will need to be ascertained by the Chief Minister himself. Even if there is an instruction here to the Revenue Secretary to make those appropriate changes in the land title records, is there a deadline to that? Further details coming in from our senior news editor, Mandar Fanse. Mandar, help us understand how promising this really sounds.
The talks are still on, and we need to just wait for more things to come out. But for sure, as of now, the government has understood the exact problem, where it is really stuck and why the farmers have to come again and again to Mumbai just for the simple demand which can be really meted out at the district level, at the district collector's office. So as of now, the top bureaucrats are there, the Chief Minister and various other ministers are also there, including the Revenue Minister. The Irrigation Minister is also there. And among the rest of the delegates, these particular talks are on. They will definitely find out some of the other kind of solution, and that solution can be conveyed to these farmers. Now it is up to the farmers whether to get convinced with that particular solution which is being offered, and the delegation will come back to the farmers and they will speak with them, and then they will decide the next course of action.
Yes, but Mandar, this would of course mean a Herculean task of immense paperwork that needs to be cross-checked, thoroughly rectified before the land ownership there finally comes through for the farmers. How many days and months here should the farmers be looking at?
They're kind of finding out a timeline which can be really there for the processes and the SOP which is being right now considered at the highest top level of the revenue department with the revenue secretary. So as of now, as far as Jalgaon district is concerned, for instance, 7,000 claims needed to be completed in 3 months' time. That is what is the timeline which is being discussed. And unless and until the delegation and the farmers who have come here, they agree with this particular timeline, the solution won't be seen in the nearest time as of now.
Okay. Absolutely. These are assurance which will need to be far more along technical lines to thrash it out as far as land ownership issues there for farmers go. Mandar, thank you for getting us those inputs here.